Show. JimBob Show.
Quite sure what the intro is going to be, but, let's choose neckties. So I have neckties at work, and I think I have a very good collection of them. How about you, Bob? Do you have a good collection?
I did. I don't anymore, though. I don't wear neckties anymore, Jim. I don't have a dress
That's
code.
A bummer. You probably should.
Yeah, I know. I don't have a dress code anymore, so... But it is what it is, and, welcome to the JimBob Show. This is a show where we talk about somewhat video game-related stuff. Some nights we talk about nothing at all, and then some nights we actually have a topic. So as normal, we do have another YouTube guest with us. His name is the Frisky Cowboy.
Ooh. Sounds sexy. Sounds very seductive. So does his voice. I mean, this guy's got a good voice. Like Sanctifico, awesome voice. This guy, Frisky, woo, buddy. Very white. Watch out.
Very white. Wow.
Too kind.
I don't know if Barry White's still alive, but if he was, he would be getting no girls. You'd be getting all those girls just from your voice.
Holy cow, Jim, I thought you said very white, like...
Nope, the Barry.
Because, I mean, the other one is like borderline, racist.
Yeah, no, Barry with the B.
Oh, that's better. I mean...
Yeah. No worries. No worries there.
So, again, Frisky Cowboy. Jim, don't call him Horny Cowboy again. That's just inappropriate.
I think you called him Horny Cowboy.
I did not.
Yeah, I said seductive. He's got a seductive voice.
So Frisky Cowboy, if you want to tell the listeners, who you are, what you do, a little bit about your channel, and maybe one video that you just love to highlight.
Oh, shoot. Well, first I want to say thank you all for having me on the show. It's awesome to be here. I'm Frisky Cowboy. I do gaming videos and like just about 30 to 40 to 50, maybe 80% of the YouTube universe. Pretty much just Let's Plays. Do anything I really want. I mean, right now I'm currently playing Firewatch and failing at that. Yeah, I didn't really prepare an intro for this.
We don't prepare ever, so.
Well, that's fine. So we're all in this. We're all in this together. My favorite video I have a few in there, but my favorite video that sticks out to me the most, I don't remember the exact video, but it's obviously one of the Slender videos I played when I first started my channel. Only because the one thing that sticks out to me is the high-pitched girl scream that I have, that I shouldn't have, that no man should ever have. And, well, I have it. I found it. And that game scared me. I don't want to play that game again.
Man, I can't... So I'm a 30-year-old fucking adult male, and I cannot, for the life of me, play and or watch people play scary video games. It's just not for me, man.
Don't worry, me neither, because I just do it because I'm stupid.
Nice. But yeah, dude, so I have a good friend that all she plays is scary video games. Sometimes she'll fit in some of the funner ones. Well, fun for me, I guess. And I just can't do it. I hate it, and it's just not for me.
I could not do it all the time. I would probably never sleep, ever. I would also probably need an extra change of underwear, probably every 5 minutes. Easily.
Yikes, man. Yeah. They do make special products for that.
Yeah, does the pen diapers? I have a few of those.
What about you, Jim? Are you a scary game kind of guy?
No, because like the rest of the world, I'm a big-time pussy when it comes to that stuff. And I want to be entertained, not just freak out the entire time. But, on the other hand, I'm only very scared in those games. Let's take Doom, for instance. I'm only scared in Doom at the beginning because I don't have any equipment and I don't have any guns. But by the time I get all my guns and I get all my ammo, I'm not afraid anymore because I am bringing the pain. So it's just, I don't like the beginning of it. But at the end, I don't give a shit. That doesn't scare me anymore. But right at the beginning, it's hard for me to get through.
So I want to bring up two topics with scary games. First topic Are jump scares scary to you guys? Is that what scares you, or the psychological mind benders that really get you?
Well, for me, sometimes it's jump scares. Honestly, the jump scares get old after a while. They kind of stop being scary. But then, what really gets me is whenever there's a chase of some kind. That puts me on edge. When I was playing Spooky's House, jump scares. I was getting chased by something. It got so bad that my hands started shaking, which that's rare. Because I watch horror movies all the time. I thought, hey, this can't be any different. No, I was dead wrong. That was stupid.
Nice. What about you, Jim?
The jump scares scare me the most, but not the ones out of nowhere. I like the subtle ones where you can something, walking slowly towards you, and then it just starts running full speed, and you have to shoot it really quick or something. That scares me more because it's that anticipation. You're like, okay, where the hell is it coming from? But the other ones I can't see most of the time anyway, so I'm like, I just end up getting pissed off. I'm like, what the fuck is hitting me right now? Why am I losing health? So the jump scares, definitely the anticipation ones.
And okay, so I was watching a video on the second thing I wanted to bring up. I was watching a video on YouTube. Maybe YouTube, maybe it was somebody posted on Facebook, I don't remember. But it was a girl playing virtual reality, and you just stand there, so you don't really move, but you turn 360, right? And one controller's your flashlight, the other controller's your pistol. And she was losing it because it was just like zombies or some kind of monster running towards her, and you could only hear it until it gets really close. So do you guys think it's going to add so much more to the horror genre of video games with virtual reality?
Oh, absolutely. That's just going to make people paranoid all the time.
So somebody's going to end up dying, and then it's just going to be all over.
There's going to be a massive surge of heart attacks in the next 5 years just because of that.
Yes, exactly.
But then does that kill off all the fat people?
Well, if they can handle horror, surely not. Maybe, I don't know. I can't speak. I can't speak for that because I have no idea. It'll probably kill me because I'm just a bitch.
Nice.
Well, they're gonna have to purchase the Extendo, neck strap because it's not gonna fit around their fat head. So they're already out all that money. They're gonna die.
Just get a fucking belt around it.
That's the title, by the way. The Extendo neck strap.
They're gonna need an extension cord, not to plug it in, but to actually tie it. You ever had one of those extension cord belts?
I did one time. I was on the job, and the little, the clippy thing at the end of the fucking belt, so it's not it broke off. So I had to use something. Fashion, maybe a rope or something. I don't remember exactly, but I did have to do that, and it was embarrassing. But I got through the day, so I'm okay.
All it matters.
But back to the virtual reality thing, I don't like feeling like I can't know what's going on in real life. So having goggles and headphones on, even when I wear headphones, I have one ear off just so I can hear what's going on around me because I hate being secluded. If I were playing any fucking game in virtual reality, I would be all paranoid and shit because I'm like, is somebody going to touch me in real life? What the fuck's going on? Oh my God. What was that? Shit, I thought I felt something touch my leg. What the fuck? I don't know what to do. What do we do? Oh my God. Is there somebody in the room?
I think my biggest thing about that would be if it's a game that you have to stand up and turn all the way around for, pretty sure I would trip because I have zero coordination to begin with. And adding the fact that you can't actually see anything, I will definitely fall and bust my ass.
Well, is it true that you need coordination to ride a bucking bronco?
What?
A bucking bronco? A horse?
Bucking bronco. I heard bucking bronco, but I don't know. What's the other part?
Is it true that you need coordination to ride a bucking bronco?
Oh, yeah, you totally do, but I suck at that, too.
Oh. Well, you said you're a cowboy.
I'm not a very good cowboy. I'm more on the frisky side of cowboy.
That's fair. That's fair.
Do you pet the donkey provocatively? Is that what you're trying to get at here?
Yes, every day. I make eye contact with it too.
Are you the guy that has to prep the stud to go into the female?
I'm training up for that.
Gross. Gross. All right.
No, I know.
We're gonna end.
Does the size of your hands matter on that, Jeff?
Oh my god. We're gonna end that conversation and we're gonna go into the stuff you play.
Stuff you play.
God, I love it every time. It makes me so happy to play that while we're talking.
It's very beautiful.
Very nice. I love it. Very nice.
It's weird in my Audacity, so I have this set up to be a stereo, and so when that comes in, it's mono, so it's like one track doesn't move, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with it? I'm like, oh yeah. That's right. You're an idiot. So, this is the part of the show where we're going to talk about some of the stuff we're playing, maybe outside of YouTube, maybe something you're just playing for fun, and we always start with our guests. So, Mr. Cowboy, can I call you Mr. Cowboy, or do you go by Frisky?
Yeah, you can call me whatever. As long as it's not little bitch, I'm fine.
Well, to be fair, you called yourself that earlier.
That's my word.
So
that's very descriptive. I mean, there's just like some people just say asshole, but little bitch. I mean, you must have been called that once before.
I swear to God, you call me little bitch 16 or 17 more times, I'm out of here.
No, it needs to be reached like an even 100 or something, possibly.
Nice. So, Mr. Cowboy, what are you playing outside of YouTube that you want to share with the millions of viewers that we have?
Oh man, I'm one of those guys that plays like multiple games at once. Like I can't stick with one game, which that's pretty much apparent on my channel. I'm playing like Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U and The Division, and I'm still trying to do Far Cry Primal, but I haven't gotten too much into that.
So I agree with you. Far Cry Primal it didn't grab me. So I loved Far Cry 3. I played that, start to finish a couple times. Started Far Cry 4. It was actually the first video I did for my other channel. Didn't really care for it. And same with Far Cry Primal.
Far Cry Primal is definitely different. It's definitely different from all the Far Cries, obviously, because it's way back in caveman times. But it's interesting. It's an interesting concept how they have the gameplay of it. It's beautiful. I'll give it that. It's just not so. It didn't feel as fast paced as like all the other Far Cries, especially like Far Cry 4 and 3. I don't know how to explain it really.
Right. No, I feel you, and it's the same way for me. Primal is much slower, and you can't just go and blast your way out of shit because you don't got a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I wouldn't like that one bit then. Screw that.
Well, Jim, how would a caveman operate a gun?
I don't know. I'm sure there's like exploding dinosaur eggs or something like that they would throw in there. I mean, it is a video game, so I'm sure there's some sort of exploding thing. They probably have lava rocks that you can throw on somebody and it explodes. So it's just beauty.
They're just going to Michael Bay the shit out of it. You throw
explosions.
You're going to throw a spear at a rock and just explodes out of nowhere.
I mean, that's totally normal. I do that in a day-to-day basis.
Exactly.
You soak a woolly mammoth in oil and then you shoot a arrow at it and it explodes. That's how it happens.
So
wait, really?
I don't know.
No, it's science proved that.
I would be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, you can actually learn that at science.com.
Yep.
It teaches you how to explode woolly mammoths. It also teaches you how to survive a bug attack. So, pro tips for you.
Mean, it makes sense because that's what fossil fuels are made out of, woolly mammoths. So I bet you if you just shot a flaming arrow at them, they'd explode.
Oh my god. We are full of facts tonight.
It makes sense.
It makes perfect sense. Yeah. Knowledge is power, everybody. Go, Jim.
The more you know.
Nice. So, what are you thinking about The Division?
I actually really love it, but I haven't played it in about a week or so. Well, actually, no, since the last update. I have a buddy at work who did play it religiously, but he's been telling me that the recent updates have like really broken the game, as in like they have these new like raids. I don't know if y'all played. They have incursions now where it's like basically 2-hour raids, but they've been exposing glitches where you can pretty much complete the raid in like 5 minutes and get all the best gear in an hour.
That's my kind of glitch right there. Hell yeah!
Great. Don't get me wrong. That'd be an awesome glitch, but I don't know. I mean, but now they're like handing out bans for it and all that stuff. I mean, as they should, but at the same time, they broke the game.
Right, and I think banning somebody for exploiting a glitch is ridiculous because just fix the glitch. You know what I mean? But my problem with the Division...
Fix the glitch. Sorry.
So my problem with the Division is it's not really a play-by-yourself type of game. And if you don't have a lot of people playing it, it gets stale quickly.
Yeah. It does.
No, absolutely. And I have a friend who he's been playing religiously, like you were talking about, and he's like, okay, we'll power level you. Okay, that's fine. So in the first night, I hit level 16 or something in about 2 hours, and then in the second night, we got to level 24, and it was literally him just going through quests with me, and it wasn't because it brings all the bad guys to like a couple levels below him. And so you just gain massive amounts of experience, and so now it's like, okay, so the game's ruined. I don't want to play it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it just because it was interesting to see. These kind of like games or even movies always interest me, like in a post-apocalyptic, or well, not even apocalyptic, but like just where some kind of crazy things happen in a modern city, where everyone's fighting each other. Maybe like chaos or something. That might be something I've talked to a therapist about, but it's interesting.
So I gotta ask, and you've played the first couple parts of the game, and the game takes place days after Black Friday, where this virus takes over, right?
Yeah.
How do these mob people or the looters and everything form bands of people so quickly? How do they form like these clubs or these gangs so quickly that they're just now taking over the entire city? Don't you think it would still be like pandemonium amongst the streets?
See, this is probably the stupid answer about this, but I feel like there's like a gang raffle. Like they just had like a raffle and they just was like, yeah, you know what? You go to this one. You go to this one. You do like fire? You can go to this one. That's probably not what happened, but I'm pretty sure like there's the rioters, obvious rioters, and then there's the vigilantes, and I mean, and there's also the people that are fucking batshit crazy who have the the flamethrowers. I mean, I don't know how they'd actually form organized groups, which that blows my mind a little bit, but yeah, not really entirely sure on this one. They probably overlooked that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a video game, though, right? So it doesn't bug me too bad.
Yeah.
What about you, Jim? Jimmy, what are you playing?
It doesn't bug me too bad. I love that. I'm playing Dynasty Warriors, like 3 or 5, one or the other. I can't remember. It was on PlayStation Network.
Man, Jim. Well,
you ever played Dynasty Warriors 3 or 5?
I did. I've played all of them. Actually, 3 through. I started at 2 on PlayStation 1. Mm-hmm. I just spilled coffee, so sorry. I'm trying to clean up and talk. So no, I played Dynasty Warriors 2 on PlayStation 1, and then I've played them pretty much all the way up through 8, which is the latest. But it's kind of the same thing. So it's like Madden, 2015. If you go into 2016, it's just going to be an updated roster. But like Dynasty Warriors, it's just like kind of updated graphics.
They made like a what was it? Like a what's that stupid game? That game Zelda. They made like a Zelda. Dynasty Warriors, right?
He literally just talked about it. It's called Hyrule Warriors, and he literally said he's playing that.
Well, I didn't know the name of it. I don't play Zelda. I don't know. We've had this conversation before with that Courier or whatever his name was.
So this is a video game podcast, and you don't play Zelda.
I'm bringing my expertise to the table, which is highly
Nostalgia.
suspect.
No, that's all fair. So Cowboy, kind of tying this back to yours, have you ever played the Dynasty Warrior games?
I remember playing. I only played one of them. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was on PlayStation 2. Obviously, there were probably a few on PlayStation 2, but I played a little bit of one, and I got pissed off. I was probably like 13 or 14 though when it happened, but I was like pissed off that I couldn't beat anything because I sucked. So I just stopped playing, and I regret that now because they look awesome again, and I'm just like, I should pick it back up, and then another game comes out, and I'm like, well, fuck it, I'm playing this one.
Nice. Yeah, the only good thing about Dynasty Warriors is it's got the carrot at the end of the stick with the unlock all the characters and then unlock all of their weapons. But other than that, the game is the same. You replay it 200 times.
Huh.
That's fun.
It's cool for the first 25 minutes. You're right, and then it's just kind of like, how many more of these little peasants can I beat up? I mean, it's like you're beating up little children. I mean, punching a couple kids in the face would be kind of fun, but I think after 10 or 12, I mean, it'd be kind of boring.
Yeah, I mean, I'd punch a lot of kids in the face on my way to work. And you're right, after about 10, it's like, I'm just going through the motions at this point. So
I think you should. I think you should start car dooring kids on the way to work. I've always wanted to do that. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, I do that to motorcyclists. So,
oh, that'd be great.
But okay. So, is anybody else excited, as I am, for what comes out tomorrow or a week before that you actually listen to this? Is the update and expansion for Hearthstone, Jim?
Hey!
I know, it's the whisper of the old gods.
What is he whispering to you? He's
whispering
saying?
New cards and getting rid of broken cards that are way overpowered.
Is he whispering that he touches little children? Is that what he's whispering?
That's weird.
No?
And I'm gonna stop you there. But the good news is, so I've decided to change my game buying scheme because, like you, Cowboy, I play a lot of games at the same time and I don't beat them. I'm not saying you don't beat them, but I typically don't follow through with them all the way. But I buy a lot of games. I've changed that to where I'm only buying games that I like. And with this, Hearthstone is a free-to-play game. I'm justifying why I'm putting money into it. So I pre-ordered the expansion. It's $50. You get 50 packs of cards, okay? And
wow.
That's the cost of a new game, so 50 packs of cards isn't going to be much in the game. But I've also decided to put another 50 into it, Jim.
Oh my God in heaven. Holy mother. Well, you know what? If you really like the game, I can't blame you for that, but jeez.
Well, and so I want to take this time, if you're listening to this and you've made it this far, comment below on what you guys think about free-to-play games and actually putting money into them. So I do have a big problem with pay-to-play games. Hearthstone kind of is like that, but it's also very skill-based. And you can play well, as you guys might have seen from the tournament, with just basic cards. So you can do okay with just basic cards that come free with the game. And if you put enough time into it, you can open new card packs, all that good stuff. But there's a certain point where you're just going to play forever and not get the cards you need.
Damn.
So you're banking on getting the cards you need, or can you strategically buy what you want for your additional $100?
You cannot. I mean, you can buy cards and then disenchant them and then create the cards you need, but that takes a lot of money. And the actual game of the week. So I'm gonna switch focus real quick. I just wanted to let everybody know I'm super excited about this update. I've been waiting for a while. The game of the week, which will be the video of the show if you haven't seen the show, Frisky Cowboy, is Enter the Gungeon. So, have any of you guys heard of this?
No.
Did you say dungeon or gungeon?
Gungeon. So it's a bullet storm type of game where it's just bullets flying everywhere. It is a random procedural based dungeon that every time you play, the dungeon's different. Things are different. if you guys have played Rogue Legacy, which was on PSN not too long ago.
Yeah, it's like that game.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so every time you go in, it's different, but everything has a gun, and everything's firing at you, and so you got to kind of dodge and just jump the fuck out of the way, and it is crazy. Crazy.
Oh, man. That sounds
It's frustrating as fuck.
It is, dude. I played for 30 minutes already before the show to just get the video captured. Oh my god, I was about ready to throw the goddamn controller. But all right, so that's going to do it for the stuff you played. We're going to go into the topic real quick. We got about 5 minutes left. So the topic of the show tonight is going to be reviews. So video game reviews. Are they worth it anymore? Do people read them? Do you actually base what you're going to buy off of a video game review? Or do you base it off of customer reviews? So we'll start with our guest. You play a lot of video games. You are heavy in the community. What do you think?
Honestly, I don't pay attention to reviews. I also don't to any review at all. I really want to give each game its chance. That's possibly because I'm going into game development, and I want to hopefully there'll be nice people out there whenever I develop video games. But saying that, I've played a lot of shitty games, and I just really don't take reviews with a lot of but I really don't care about reviews because I mean anybody can pay off a review. I don't know how true to life those reviews are. I don't know. They just don't sit right with me.
Sure, and I mean that's an absolutely valid point. Jim, what do you think on reviews?
I think he's good.
Jim,
He's gone.
We lost Jim. That's okay.
I'm here. We're good. Sorry.
He had to poop real quick. Jim, so what are your thoughts on video game reviews?
That was fucking weird as shit. I like them to an extent. So when they actually show me, the gameplay and they say, hey, it's not, so it's like this, and I know exactly what type of games I like to play. I like to see that, but I don't really give, too much of a crap about the actual number or the, complete score. But I do appreciate when they tell me that, the game, the attack strategy is real-time based instead of, turn-based. So, I mean, I like them to an extent, but for the most part, I don't really give a crap.
I'm kind of in the middle, I think. So I like the review. I don't pay too much attention to the score. So, I mean, that goes for video games, it goes for movies. So when I look at the IMDb of a movie, if it's in the 5s or the 6s, I'm probably going to enjoy it just because of maybe the actor that's in it or whatever. And the same goes for video games. If I like the gameplay style, I'm going to probably like the game. So Enter the Gungeon game I was just talking about is kind of growing stale for me, that kind of genre. I like the bullet storm, the bullet hell type of stuff that goes on, but I'm getting tired of the 8-bit stuff. So it's an 8-bit game that it looks just like every other 8-bit game that's coming out. I feel like that's kind of a crutch for people to be kind of lazy. But I like also hearing customer reviews. So I like to read some of the customer reviews. If they're mostly negative, it's going to point out bugs. It's going to point out glitches. It's going to point out things that make the game broken. I also like to watch Let's Players do it. So this kind of goes back to the conversation from last week where we were talking about, do Let's Players have an impact on the video game community, and is it good or bad? I mean, the good thing is it's good for me because at least I can look at a game and see what it's like. Yeah, I tend to stay towards people that I know and have good commentary. But I'm going to go there for the game. I want to see what the game's like. I want to see what it plays like. I want to see this guy play it before I go and spend $60 on it. You know what I mean?
Heard that. That makes
Absolutely.
Perfect sense to me.
Heard that.
But don't you wish that you could see the game review or the Let's Play of this game that you're going to drop a hundo on? Don't you wish you could see that?
No, because I already know. You're talking about the Hearthstone packs?
Yeah.
I've already played the game, man, and I've previewed all the cards that are released. So I kind of know what's already coming.
What if they absolutely nuke the game and it just sucks all of a sudden?
Then I waste $100.
We hope we don't. We hope we don't want. We don't want to see that.
Yeah.
That would be very fun.
I agree. So, all right, that's going to do it for the JimBob Show. I want to say thank you, Frisky Cowboy, for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Yeah, it's been fun, man.
Thank you. I wanted to call you LB all night, but I'm not going to. But I just did.
LB. Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fair. So, if you got a feeling on kind of video game reviews, leave a comment below. Make sure you keep the open conversation, and I like to always chat with the people in the comments, so do that. Make sure you check out the Hearthstone tournament. I did put the full stream up. If you missed it, I do want to say thank you to everybody that participated in that. It was a ton of fun. I mean, it lasted much longer than I thought it was going to. It was a 4-hour tournament that we were live streaming the entire time. I am currently working on getting the highlight videos out for each person, and there were 16 people, so it's taking a long time.
I bet.
I mean, going through 4 hours of stream is not an easy task. Also, make sure to check out our Stink Flick series. We did just do one not too long ago called Zombie Hunter. We are working on one right now. It is called Shark Avalanche. Jim, have you watched any of this movie yet?
I've watched 10 minutes of it, man. It was a rough 10 minutes.
I think you made it just as far as I did. Holy cow.
Super
also
excited to finish it.
Yeah, no shit, dude. Also, make sure to check out the channel update I did. We are looking for a third partner for the JimBob channel. Both Jim's life and my life have become very hectic recently, and it's kind of compromising some of the series that we've started and that we've done. I just want to make sure we can have somebody help supplement that if needed, and you will be a full partner in the channel. So, Jim, anything else you want to bring up?
No. Thank you, Frisky. Your voice is very supple and succulent.
Thank you so much.
God, you cross that line every time.
It's okay.
All right, and that's going to do it for us. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, guys. Thanks for watching our show.
Hey,
If you
by
really
the way, thanks.
If you really enjoyed it, press the subscribe button and the like button, please. And then check out these other videos that are magically appearing right now.
It's
Thank you.
magic.